US indices erased all of the gains for the day yesterday and closed in red, specifically FTSE 100 and DAX. DAX has shown more bullishness compared to any other index, while FTSE 100 is still consolidated within the zone here. Now, what to expect? See, that is why I have put a caution note in my video yesterday for specifically for Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones, as these were trading with highly overbought levels. So now what to expect today? How to profit trading DAX, FTSE 100, Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. If you are new to the channel, do subscribe to the channel to get the best out of it. Do press the bell icon to get the notification. The next update will be released before the US session. What that is. Let's start. First, we'll look into DAX, followed with FTSE, then Nasdaq and Indian Dow Jones. Watch till. So if you see the DAX on the hourly charts, you will find this is how it is trading. It is forming a bullish flag here, bottom, top, bottom, and now trying to reverse. At the same time on the hourly charts, lower highs, lower lows. Thus, it has to stay above 15,280, 300 zone in order to confirm the reversal, in order to confirm the rise here. Right now, see, these were the resistances here, 15,222.40. This is again giving out a good support to DAX for the day. Right now, it is trying to look upwards. I can only recommend a buying. See, this just because the markets are still having a little time to open here, it can still show you swings, but we can initiate a buying entry at 15,260, wait for 280, 300 levels to be breached, and beyond that you can expect again we may see it hitting for 15,350 levels here. So this is one point. You can buy at 15,260, but with a caution note. On the downside, a selling entry can be taken if you see it breaching below 15,220, 200 zone, which is the greatest support here. Stochastic at bottom, MACD is bearish, RSI is flat. Coming to 2 hour, likewise on the 2 hour charts, we can see a symmetrical formation here. The next candle is what will decide the direction here. Possibly little rise towards 15,260, 280 can be seen, and if it breaks above, you can say that the prices are turning bullish again, and it is going to trade in this bullish channel on the upside. The sky is the limit, 15,400. Stochastic oversold, MACD crossing over for a sell. This is important. It has just crossed over, trading with divergence and bearishness. RSI is flat. On the 3 hour charts, likewise, I will wait for it to see. Prices are too much divergent from the 20 period. That is why we can see it converging towards the 20 period. Now it can reverse again. Possibility exists that it can continue. Stochastic at bottom, MACD again crossing over for a sell. RSI is flat. Now on the 4 hour chart, that is why I say it has to break the highs here, such that you can expect it to reverse towards 15,280, 300 zone, and then you can say higher highs must be seen towards 400 as well. Yes, it has formed double bottom, and since then we have seen accelerated bullishness here. Stochastic at bottom, MACD is crossing over for a sell, RSI is staying flat. Coming to the day. Now this is important on the daily chart. See these two candles. First of all, the body size is less than half of the complete move here. This suggests that the prices are not willing to stay bullish, and we have seen a drop. At the same time, preceding two candles coming with higher lows, higher highs. This is an expanding triangle. Thus, we have to wait for it to break below 15,200, 180 zone, below which one can expect 150 and 100 levels. See, 200, 180 is the zone where we are going to see maximum support for DAX for the day. Thus, you have to exercise extra caution at these levels. One can sell at 15,220, but with the extra caution note that 200, 180 levels are going to provide maximum support. Below that, we can see a crash towards 150, 100. Else, as long as 180, 200 is respected, we can see a possible bounce back. And thus, if you see the price is staying above 15,260, you can initiate a buying entry, but then be cautious with 280, 300 levels at the first resistance, then 340, 350 will be seen. Take your trades accordingly. Chances for it to retrace a little exist, but these are markets, anything is possible. Let's have a look at FTSE 100. If you see FTSE 100 on the hourly charts, higher highs and higher lows here. So it is still confining within this zone. Yes, if you see the price is staying below 7,380, you can sell and wait for it to break below 7,360 levels for further confirmation of bearishness. As long as FTSE 100 stays above 7,380, I will not treat this as bearish. And this is, you know, that this is a greater support. If you look at the hourly charts as well, the drop and it is trying to retrace. Possibly one can initiate at 7,410 levels, but then 7,420, 7,435 are the two levels it needs to break past by in order to confirm the rise. Stochastic oversold, MACD bearish, RSI flat. Thus we can see a little rise here. On the 2-hour chart, similar observation, flat bottom, symmetrical candle can lead to a little rise towards 7420, 7430 zone. But remember what has happened here. It has given a breakout and now it has to stay above this zone 7420, 7435 in order to confirm a reversal here. Else it can again break on the downside. Remember the fact. Stochastic oversold, MACD crossing over for the sell, RSI is comfortable here. On the 3-hour charts, yes, the candle is red, lower lows are done, lower lows, lower highs means it can try to move towards 7420, possibility is there, but then 7420 is the only level above which the bullish will be confirmed here, else we can see it continuing with the bearish bias towards 7380 and below. Stochastic looking down, MACD trying to cross over for a sell, RSI is flat. On the 4-hour, now look at the 4-hour charts, moving averages are still in green, though we can see this candle is yet to decide its direction. A reversal confirmation is only if you see the prices staying above 7400. Stochastic has dropped, MACD crossing over for sell, RSI staying flat. Coming to the daily chart, now see why this is important. You can look at higher highs, lower lows, 7360 through 7460, 7465 levels, 100 points, which makes 7410 as the greater resistance for the day, because that will be the median here. Once the price stays above 7410, you can say that the bulls might try to take over, and once it stays above 7420, 7435 levels, you can say that again we are looking forward to 7450, 7480 levels, and the higher highs can be seen. The stochastic has dropped, MACD has crossed over and trading with the retracement, and RSI is staying flat. So looking, I will recommend you to buy FTSE100 today at 7420 and sell at 7380. As long as it stays between these 40 points, this is a bit greater range, but we cannot avoid it for the day. And yes, below 7380 is little bearishness towards 7360, 7340 and 7320 levels will be seen. 7320 is the ultimate milestone for the day if it continues to break on the downside. On the upside, beyond 7420, we can look forward to 7430-35 levels at the first target, 7440, or rather I will say the next, and then 7460 levels will be seen again. Take your trades accordingly, trade with the stop loss and a trailing stop loss. Now let's have a look at NASDAQ. And before we move to NASDAQ100, if you want to learn this art of trading, you can join my mentorship batch. The 27th batch is going to start on 20th of November. Register yourself now itself. See, in learning and investment in learning is the only investment which can reap profits to you throughout your life. The curriculum is decided after years of experience, and the tools, techniques and strategies which we teach are curated after years of experience. Thus, learn from the experts. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, if you want to trade as per the signals, you can join my Telegram signals channel. Reach out to me for more details on same. Also, the batch is going to get conducted here on my platform forexfunda.com. Here on the front page itself, you will find the details related to the mentorship, all the timings, the curriculum and services you will get there. You will also get the payment step where you can pay and book your seats and fill the registration details. Also, this platform is created with much more detail where you can get everything, whether be it the economic calendar, be it the charts which you are looking for. Live charts are available for anything which is getting traded across the globe. You can schedule a call with me for any of your consultation and guidance requirements, and also you can indulge with the like-minded traders in order to get or make a more informed decision. And yes, my next webinar session is going to get conducted tomorrow. This is a 1-hour live webinar session at a nominal cost here. Here we are going to discuss what can be expected after the markets next week. Also, we are going to discuss the queries which you post here in the comments in the webinar. I will be taking up your queries live and try to answer. So do register for the webinar. Now look at the hourly charts for US 100, and I have been telling since long now. In this week I have been mentioning that US 100 is trading overbought here, and that is what has happened. It is achieved, but also we have seen one thing I have mentioned earlier, that beyond 15200 250 zone, it is directly going to land 15400. It has moved towards 15400 and since then have seen this drop. Now if you look at this, was the bullish channel here. After rising, it has erased all the gains. It has fallen back within the zone. Thus, it is important for US 100 to stay below 15100 and then 15150 and 15100 levels in order to. This is the maximum support zone at 15,100,080 for the day. If it breaks below this, you can say US100 has reversed and it is going to crash. Else, it has still the potential for it to rise. Now, if you look at 15,150, definitely it's a greater support here. Stochastic overbought MACD has seen bearishness. It is trying to converge crossover for buy. RSI rising. Coming to 2 on the 2-hour chart, see after staying bullish here, it is formed symmetry. It has moved towards the 50 period moving average. Now, if the moving averages are looking down, this is a slight bearish indication. Thus, you have to wait for, but still, if you look at the 2-hour chart, see it is lower highs, lower lows were seen. It is trying to reverse here. Beyond 15,200 and 220 zone is where little bullishness towards 250 levels can be seen, which is going to be the next milestone. Now see, we have seen a stronger fall. It can retest a little and then a drop from those levels cannot be done. Since last 2 days, I have been mentioning and asking everyone to sell at highs, and precisely it has seen a very good drop. The stochastic was oversold trying to rise. MACD is bearish trying to converge. RSI is staying flat. Coming to 3-hour chart. On the 3-hour charts, it is on the path of a little retracement. I will wait for 15,200 levels to be breached, then 15,240, and those levels should again prove out to be greater resistance for the Nasdaq100. The stochastic oversold. MACD is divergent and bearish. RSI is flat and it has come out of the overbought zone here. And on the 4-hour chart, see on the 4-hour charts, interestingly, it is signaling a slight reversal here. I will wait for 15,200 levels to be breached for a further rise here. Else it can possibly drop again. But on the downside, 15,150 is the maximum support below which you can say that the bears will take over. Stochastic oversold, MACD divergent and bearish. RSI has come out of the overbought zone. Coming to the daily. Now, if you look at daily chart, see preceding candle, higher highs, higher lows. Here, the top should be at 250, 250, 240, 250. The bottom should be below 15,150. You can say 15,100 should be seen, and then below that a major crash towards 15,000 levels can be expected. Yes, look at the preceding candle. It has a downward pull here. It has closed at the bottom. Any retracement towards 15,250 should be a good opportunity for us to sell again. Stochastic has dropped. MACD is in green. It is trying to converge. It has not yet crossed over. RSI is staying flat. Thus, I will recommend you to sell at 15,150 and buy at 15,200. Buying at 15,200, be cautious of 15,220, 250 levels, beyond which it should be treated as bullish, else it can potentially fall back or drop. On the downside, you can sell at 150, but 100 is the maximum support below which you can just stay short for 15,000 levels. Take your trades accordingly. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. See US30 after forming double bottom here at 33,850 levels, it is trying to rise. It is trying to retrace. Yesterday I had mentioned very clearly that see 34,200, 220 you should sell, or you should initiate a selling position here, expect it to drop, and below 34,100 it is every 50 points you should keep a trailing stop loss and keep booking. We might see 34,850, 800 levels. Now see, now after achieving the double bottom, it is willing to retrace. How far it can retrace? See 34,000, which was the support level earlier, which was indeed a very good support. It is going to remain the greater resistance for the day. Moving average is crossing over here, signs of bearishness. Stochastic back to overbought, MACD trying to converge cross, RSI rising as well. Coming to 2-hour, look at 2-hour charts, forming the double bottom, trying to rise. It can retrace towards 34,000 levels, or at best 34,1 or 34,050 levels, and from there a little retracement on the downside cannot be denied here. Stochastic rising, MACD bearish, RSI is also rising as well. Similar observation on the 3-hour charts. The candle has just started. It is trying to stay bullish. We may look forward to 34,000 levels. If you look at, these are symmetrical moves and it can possibly continue to rise. Stochastic oversold, MACD bearish, RSI is rising. And on the 4-hour charts likewise, candle has just started. It has breached on the upside. We may look forward to 34,000 levels here. One can buy at 33,950, expect 34,000 as the first target, 34,050 as the next target. And see, the day has just started. From 34,050 or 34,000 levels, we may see the drop again, because I do expect that possibility of a reversal will be very high here. Stochastic oversold, MACD bearish, RSI flat. Coming to the day. Now look at the daily chart. See, flat bottom is important. There's a selling entry below 33,850 and a buying entry above 33,950. Very clear. Yes, below 33,850 there could be a greater fall. Just wait for it to break below 33,800, then Below 33,800, direct destination, direct stop is towards 33,600. The stochastic has dropped, MACD is in green trying to converge, RSI is flat. So looking at this, I will recommend you to buy today 33,950, expect 50 points trailing stop loss as long as 34,100 is. You should not treat Dow Jones as bullish as long as 34,100 is respected today, and hence put a 50 points trailing stop loss. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell, or rather you can initiate a selling entry at a highs also, but this is a risky proposition and this is for expert traders. Also do watch my video before the US session, that will give you further hint that whether to sell or at highs or not. On the downside, safer entries can be taken at 33,950. Wait for it to break 33,850. Break for it to break below 33,800. Below 33,800, just stay short. We are looking forward to 33,700 and 600 levels. Take your trades accordingly. Trade with a stop loss and a trailing stop loss. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch. Join my signals channel. Join my webinar. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. See you again today with the US session update. Thank you.